What is up, everybody? Sam Hoops to Homes Coleman. Welcome to the channel. Here is where I give tips and tricks on how to buy and sell real estate. I also teach agents how to grow their business, and I sprinkle in property tours from time to time. Don't buy a new home until you do this. 1, get pre-approved from a lender. And I know if you're buying a new home and this may be your first time, getting pre-approved from a lender is the first thing that you need to do. That'll determine how much house you can afford. So most builders, if you're in Las Vegas, you're familiar with this process if you've bought a new home before. If not, I'll give it to you right here. You'll go to a builder, depending on who you go to. Let's use Toll Brothers for an example. You go to the builder, they give you what's called their preferred lender. The builder owns the lending company. They are the ones that provide the money. So when you get pre-approved, they'll say you have to fill out what's called a PAW, a pre-authorization worksheet. You determine, you lay out your income, your assets, how much money you have in reserves, et cetera, job employment, things of that nature. They will determine how much house you can afford. If you're looking at a particular community, they will say this is where you qualify to buy. And in that, you have to make sure that the base price is not equal to what you're approved for. For example, if you're pre-approved for $500,000 and the base price of the community starts at $500,000, that means you would get a base house with standard options with no upgrades, and that's not even including a lot premium if you're here in Las Vegas. So that's why your pre-approval is so important. The next thing you should do before you buy a new home is call a real estate agent like me. Call me, because I'm going to take you from start to finish through the entire process, because the builder, if you're buying a brand new home, the builder is in the best interest of the builder. It's like going to court without a lawyer. Yes, you can represent yourself, or it's like trying to heal yourself, going to the doctor's office and telling the doctor that you don't need their help. Like they didn't just go to law school, medical school for all the time that they went. You need representation, especially when you're going to buy a new home. If anything ever goes wrong, if there's anything that you don't understand, you're at the mercy of the builder, whether they can help you or not. Once they have your money and you're in contract, you're subject to whatever the sales agent wants to do for you. The next thing you should do before you buy a new home is determine the location. The location is so important. I see a lot of people getting themselves in trouble by picking a home, and they're expecting so much equity and it doesn't really fit their lifestyle. They just wanted to, quote unquote, keep up with the Joneses. The location is so important, and you've heard it over and over again. Location, location, location. This is so important because, for example, if you're in, I'm going to use Las Vegas as an example, 89138, that's in Summerlin. You could pick a community like Reverence, that's built by Pulte. And then you're also comparing a community like Shadow Point, that's by Toll Brothers. You can get into either one of those communities for roughly the same price, one of the collections. But if you're trying to get into this specific zip code for a school, that doesn't mean that you'll get the school that you want. So in 89138, you can go to Reverence, and the school zones will be different than just literally not even a mile away in Shadow Point, and those two communities will give you different school zones. So understanding your location, why you're buying it, and absolutely being pre-approved, as well as knowing what that pre-approval is versus what the base price of the home entails. The next thing that you should do before you buy a new home, understand that all of your window coverings, lighting fixtures, and appliances may not be included. When you're going to buy a new home, you're paying for the home. You don't even own the land because you still got to pay taxes on it. You pick a lot, you pick your floor plan, and then they say, okay, now it's time for you to start designing it. After you pick your cabinets, your flooring, all of the options that they offer, you put in it, and you feel like your home is just amazing. You close on your home and you get your keys. You come in the house and you're like, wait a minute, we got to put window coverings now. You have to have a budget outside of your closing costs, your down payment, the furniture that you plan to put inside of the house. You need to budget for window coverings, appliances. In some cases, a refrigerator may be negotiable, but in the market we're in, especially here in Las Vegas, washer and dryer are not included unless you're going to a builder like a Lennar. That may, they're the unicorn. They include everything in their prices, but you're limited to what you can actually get. They don't offer many options to upgrade at all. Toll Brothers is actually starting to roll out a program where they're going to do an everything included, A, B, and C package that is coming, that's in the works. And that's going to be a very common trend with D.R. Horton as well, where they're going to say you can get A, B, or C package. You have 3 cabinets to choose from, 3 floorings to choose from, and you will not go to a design studio. You'll do everything in office. Pulte is adopting that as well because they recently acquired another builder as well. So know what exactly you're going to buy for your home, your window coverings, appliances, as well as your lighting fixtures, ceiling fans, things of that nature. And lastly, your backyard. Backyard landscaping here in Vegas does not come included. You're going to get a dirt backyard. You can have this amazing home that you designed at the design studio, or if you selected a builder that does the design in the office, you've designed your home, you got your keys, you picked your furniture, you picked your lighting fixtures, you have your appliances, but now you have a dirt backyard. You have to budget again for your backyard because it does not come included here in Vegas. Maybe where you're from, it does, but here there are very specific builders that offer a contract with a landscaper or a pool company where they will actually do your pool and landscaping as your home is being built. But it does not come included. That is an additional cost, which will also, if you do it through the builder, it'll raise your property taxes and it'll also raise your purchase price, which will raise your mortgage payment. So if you want to do it after the fact, you're going to have to do it from dirt. You're starting from scratch. So those are the 5 things that you should do before you buy a brand new home here in Las Vegas. Did you find value in this video? If so, drop a comment, gently smash that subscribe button. And as always, follow me on Instagram at Hoops to Homes and my personal account at Sam Coleman Jr. And if you really want to get in contact with me, give me a referral, or if you're looking to buy or sell a home, my phone number is 702-883-7845. Listen, at the end of the day, you just got to shoot your shot. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. I'll see you guys on the next one.